Hey everyone, my name is Austin. I'm a little late to the party, but I got 14th place in last week's Rhode Island regionals.
What deck did you use?
I used the best D shifter deck in the format. Very unremarkable, very basic, but Tenpai. So, I used the regular basic ass Tenpai build. 3 white, 3 red. I did 2 green, no Dora. I'm not a big fan of Dora wasting a normal summon. I did 2 Genroku. Sadly, the 1 of Sankin summoning. And then 3 Kaiman. I'm not a big fan of how slow the newer cards are. So, and I'm sure most people aren't too. So, they're just not in the deck. So, in terms of non-engine, we're using best card in the game, D-Shifter. Won me too many games. It's toxic, but I love it. I used the one Magnemite. It really helped me in their end phase when I can go unresponse to searching and then setting up my board for next turn's OTK. I had 2 of the new Molcharmy. I'm not gonna attempt to say it. I have 1 of the old one. I'd prefer to have 3 of this one, but I can only get my hands on 2, so just had to work with what I got. I used 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Imperm, and 3 Impulse. This card went crazy. It just stopped so many people. Ash did too, but for some reason, Impulse was like just the icing on the cake. Now we go to the board breakers, and there are a million board breakers here. The 1 Lightning Storm, no, 2 Lightning Storm, oops, 2 Regeki, 2 Dark Hole, the Harpies. Those are the mass destruction board breakers. I actually threw these in 2 hours before we had to leave, and these really did come in clutch when I didn't draw anything or I needed double monster breakage. I did the 2 droplet. Yeah, it was alright. I barely saw it anyways, and when I did see it, ironically, it was when I had shifter, so I couldn't even use it. So it usually got sided out anyways. 1 pot. When I'd use this, people would just stare at me, not knowing that I can kill them, even with half damage. So that was funny. They would just let this go through. I'd get a board breaker, and then proceed to do everything else. Terraforming for the Sangan summoning, also an easy side out card. And the last was Called by the Grave, just in case someone had little annoying little Ash or Droll. For the side deck, I played the 6th man of the year, Drago. It stopped like 6 out of my 8 matches. Really awesome. I would just drop this on their turn with seals. They just couldn't do anything after that. I'd retaliating C. I didn't really see anyone who could, you know, proc him, but and even when I played Azamina, this wasn't in my hand, so sadly he got like no value. I played Droll for any rogue matchups, and it worked out. It was fine. I really only played Mermail and Chimera as rogues. Dro helped in the Chimera matchup, and I didn't really need to do this with the Mermail barely affected by this regardless, so it was okay. I played 3 Heatwave. This was really good going first. I would open it, just drop it, set 2 cards or something, just to spook them a little. But if I go first, I drop this. They're not doing anything on their turn. I can proceed to do everything when it circles back to me and win the game. Cyclone to supplement my 1 Harpies in the main. I mean, Cyclone is Cyclone. It stopped Spirit Gates. It stopped Nightmare Throne. It stopped Deception. So, this was pretty good. I did 2 Floodgate. I don't know if this could be considered a Floodgate, but whatever. I'll consider it a Floodgate. 2 Floodgates. I only ever got to use it once. These cards in Snake Eyes, and I lost, but it was pretty fun, and this just helped me stall enough. But it was a good game. But the one time that I was able to resolve these, I lost. So it is what it is. And then D-Barrier. I faced the majority of Link decks, and the few times that I did face anything other than Links, I just didn't see D-Barrier. So, yeah. Side deck, besides Heatwave and Drago, pretty unremarkable. Pretty basic. Not a lot of use out of some of them. I'll just have to rework it for next time. And now extra deck, I did 2 level 7 Sangan and the 1 Transcendent. Very cookie cutter of the Tenpais. 1 Seal. Going first. This is what got me to this guy. So it was a little alley-oop action there. So that was fun. Black Rose. Didn't really go into that. By then, I had an established board, so I didn't really want to blow up anything. And they would have like 2 cards, so this wasn't even ever useful to me. A Samurai Destroyer, I didn't really go into this either because I had Meteor Burst anyways. Same thing. And Meteor Burst is better just because of the Sangan. It gets protected. Wii Belt actually helped me a few times. That one random pop did me wonders with like Nightmare Pain on the field or something. I would just pop it, or I would pop Spirit of Yubel when they try to summon Yubel, just ash it, and then I was free to play. Ruddy Rose, I didn't go into very much. I didn't go into it at all actually, so not much to say there. Didn't really have to banish any graveyards either. Another card I was surprised I didn't go into at all was Trident. I either never got the chance to or just didn't have to. So this is still staying in here though, but just know I didn't go into it. A random little card that I put in here was Dispatter. Dispatter won me my last match against Centurion. Yeah, whenever he tried to Primera, I would just bounce back any banished, and then I would just swing at him with this, steal a Primera or whatever other Centurion card that was banished. And yeah, this got me my invite pretty much. I had the Striker Dragon. Didn't really go into that. Actually, honestly, didn't use any of these. Even when I got deburied, the baby dragons, the baby Tenpais could just beat over anyways. I didn't even really need to go to SP at all. I don't think I did at all, actually. But, yeah, links. I wish I had the little, Silent Great Phoenix OTK combo thing going, but I just don't have him. So, yeah, links barely even went into them. Maybe once to steal with a Hida, and then bring back a dragon with Princess. But yeah, that's it. That's what I topped with. Very toxic, but very fun. It was my first regionals actually, so I'm pretty proud of myself that I topped, even if it was with like an easy helmet deck. But my first regionals, and I topped. So honestly, I'm proud of myself. So yeah, thank you for watching my late deck profile.